This is Holland America's Statendam. We're about to embark on a 2-week cruise through the Panama Canal. A Panama Canal transit had long been high on our list of vacation destinations, so we were thrilled when Holland America invited us on a 2-week trip on the Statendam from San Diego to Fort Lauderdale. Each evening you will receive a program listing the next day's activities. If tomorrow is a port day, a brochure describing the area and suggestions for what to do along with a simplified map will also be included. Generally, passengers are financially secure, well-educated, intellectually curious people interested in seeing the world. If you don't have the need to run to every activity offered, cruising can be the most restful, careful way to travel. And the Holland America experience may be the most peaceful. The ambience is studiously leisured and unhurried. Every public space entices you to simply sit, read a book, chat with other passengers, or just watch the ocean go by. You may be surprised by how much it's possible to sleep in a 24-hour period.
Our favorite are the sea days rather than the port days. Like most people like the port days than going out. I like the sea days when I can very casually do whatever I want to do, get up whenever I want to get up, go for breakfast, read.
Lectures.
If cooking is of interest, you will find daily demonstrations in the Culinary Arts Center. It seemed that the most popular activities were the digital workshops, where, even if you've previously been intimidated with computer technology, you can learn how to manipulate and edit your vacation photos.
That everybody I've met on this ship has sailed with Holland America at least once, and many of them have been sailing for years. They've racked up probably more than Holland America's been able to keep track of, because this started sailing before Holland America was keeping track.
Unlike the new megaships, the Statendam doesn't overwhelm you with restaurant choices requiring premium fees. Nevertheless, between the casual Lido buffet and the formal dining room, you will be hard-pressed to run out of culinary options during a 14-day cruise. The offerings in the Lido grill are high-quality, freshly made choices. For breakfast, the daily smoked salmon and Swiss muesli were our favorites. And for lunch, we usually gravitated toward the sushi and stir-fried Asian dishes. There are plenty of salad and healthy options for the days you want to be a bit more virtuous. And don't forget to indulge yourself with a cook-to-order gourmet breakfast in the main dining room.
Very good. Beautiful.
Ice cream is available every afternoon, an indulgence that will become a daily habit as you sample a variety of flavors in freshly made waffle cones. Holland America's As You Wish dining allows guests to choose either traditional, preset seating and dining times, or a completely flexible dining schedule at a number of different venues. One level of the two-tiered main dining room is available for the open dining service from 5:15 to 9 p.m., and the other level hosts two traditional seatings, an early and main seating. Guests with flexible seating may make reservations or simply walk up anytime during dining hours. We found that a table for 6 was optimal for conversation and meeting new people. If you don't have the energy to dress for the formal dining room and converse with yet another new set of table companions, you can head to the Lido for dinner and enjoy the same appetizers, entrees, and desserts in a more relaxed and informal atmosphere. And for a surcharge of only $20 for dinner or $10 for lunch, the premium meats, seafood, appetizers, and desserts of the Pinnacle Grill are not to be missed. With the Panama Canal transit awaiting us, the ship's resident lecturer provided an overview of its history. As you near Panama, more and more ships appear on the horizon and the race to the canal begins. And soon, it seems, you are in a parking lot of vessels waiting their turn to enter the canal. If the ship doesn't have a reservation or hasn't paid for a priority spot as the cruise lines have, they may wait for days. The Statendam spent the evening at anchor, which allowed us to take an excursion to the Miraflores Locks at night to witness the process of a ship being lifted up from the Pacific Ocean towards Gatun Lake. Early on transit morning, there is a buzz of anticipation. Crew members set up outdoor tables with coffee and custard-filled pastries. Passengers claim chairs and jockey for what is presumed to be the best viewing spots. One need not be too stressed about this, as passenger ships are so big there are plenty of opportunities to see the different aspects of the canal during the 9-hour transit. The Bridge of the Americas was built in 1962, and once we pass under it, the Miraflores Locks are in sight. The canal officially opened on August 15, 1914, at a cost of hundreds of millions of dollars, billions when adjusted for inflation, and more shockingly, at the cost of some 25,000 lives, most of whom fell victim to disease during the years of the failed French attempt. Since then, almost 1 million vessels have transited the waterway. The canal is approximately 50 miles long between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The waterway was cut through one of the narrowest saddles of the isthmus that joins North and South America. A system of locks, compartments with entrance and exit gates, function as water lifts, raising ships 85 feet from sea level to the level of Gatun Lake before sailing the channel through the Continental Divide. Each set of locks bears the name of the town where it was built: Pedro Miguel and Miraflores on the Pacific side, and Gatun on the Atlantic side. The lock chambers are 110 feet wide by 1,000 feet long. This dimension has been the benchmark by which ships have been built worldwide. The water used to raise and lower vessels in each set of locks comes from Gatun Lake by gravity. It comes into the locks through a system of main culverts that extend under the lock chambers from the side walls and the center wall. Over 5 million gallons of fresh water are used for each lockage, and all is ultimately flushed into the sea. Though vessels use their own propulsion for the greater part of the transit, when passing through the locks they are assisted by electronic locomotives using cables to align and tow them. The narrowest portion of the canal is the Culebra Cut, which extends from the north end of Pedro Miguel Locks to the south edge of Gatun Lake. This segment, approximately 9 miles long, is carved through the rock and shale of the Continental Divide.
It's beautiful.
It was definitely something to check off your bucket list. Till you're here and you see the challenge that they faced, it's hard to comprehend the life it took to complete this.
The day of our transit was very hot, so as much as we might like to be outdoors for the full experience, indoor escapes from the sun and for nourishment were necessary.
An old hotel.
The doctor is in.
That's right. The operation can begin.
I know a couple of grandchildren who might like to have this.
The staff at Holland America is extremely friendly, the food is great, and after 2 weeks, I don't think I gained 10 pounds.